This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Missouri State Bears and the Gamecocks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Well, guys,
all right, season 2.
Coach told me before the game,
something
this is
to
going
prove.
to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is
welcome to Polos Plus Field. New sponsorship.
A very hostile environment.
Also, jersey patch, the Mound City Capital Partners. Part of the NIL deal.
Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking
state
forward to
rivalry.
this matchup.
Missouri State.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive.
See how this new look defense.
The Bears offense will take the field first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is...
breaks into the open.
Oh.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
See who's back returning. John Vaughn.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's
good return. That's
right
the best
there,
return. We didn't have one like that last year.
Find some room on that return. The Gamecocks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we get a look at the dude this quarterback is going to be looking for all day. Their freshman 5-star wide receiver. They are excited to see what he's going to be able to bring to this offense after a prolific high school career. Snags it quickly on the left. Knocked down for the tackle.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
The run inside. It's Burkett. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a 3rd and 1 from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He makes a catch.
There's Licks.
And just the way you draw it up, talk about a guy. Let him make the first catch of his career right there. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. On the move, it's Burkett. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout.
Harbor Day.
With the catch, it's Day. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab.
Licks.
Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
There we go.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. They marched 72 yards.
Offense is going to be good this year.
They finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's fix that a little bit here.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Quarterback keep. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, running back gets the give. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football and gang tackle.
Gang
sack. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Spicy wiener
this
on D.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh, there we go.
Pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Up slow.
The defense was in the dime package. They didn't have to send an extra rusher. The big fellas up front took care of that.
Yeah, and all dime means is I'm bringing an extra fast guy on the field and taking an extra fat guy off the field. But listen, the fat guys still get home. Isn't that beautiful? The big, athletic defensive line still does a great job getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punch on 3rd and long. He's got it.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, drop.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Makes the grab plenty for the first
recaps.
down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Look for Vaughn in the going to the end zone here.
They want to throw it.
Not there.
He lets one fly
Alex.
deep. And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
All right, felt naked without the headset.
In the game as we open the second quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So first down here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Green. An explosive
Don't love that.
running game as he's got the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
He's there to make
There we go.
the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get it.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To throw, it's Locklear. Got his man. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands.
Good catch, Arbor Day.
Something different.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
On the ground, it's Burkett. Shakes off the defender. No
Miscommunication.
On that one, it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gets you a look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fires to the big fella.
Boy, Doug.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And the Gamecocks kept
this razzle dazzle
on the ground. Now back to work. This guy can throw it. The short hands. It's he is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Offense is good this year.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Where that tushy booth? Where that tushy booth? Hey.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
I wish I could tell you guys this text I just got.
And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover.
No, overcommitted.
Got some space. He just brought some
good hustle, Deke.
energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Man, that dude has some jets. They run the read play, forget handing the football off. He takes off, and he is a running back in open field, chewing up yards. Nice big play by that young man.
Looking for the score.
Oh!
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That play had 6 written all over it, but he drops it in the end zone. Bad break for the offense.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Locklear. Got it.
Ooh, good hit.
Takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Between the uprights, it's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Makes a move. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see
John Vaughn.
You gotta go so many yards.
Already paying dividends.
What a great job by the returner showing the speed.
Look at that speed.
Electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a return that one was. 95 yards. He took it back for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Firing to the right, complete. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the air. It's Locklear. Got him downfield. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in
No,
time.
catch that.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Under fire. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Baylor Bears called their 3rd and final timeout.
Baylor.
And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today. This one from 34 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Can he do it again?
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. One more snap coming before halftime. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Good half.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
Ooh.
And it's the home squad looking to come out
Notre
on
Dame's
top
in a dogfight.
has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
And the Bears will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coming out of the locker room, the Gamecocks head coach told me he is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Season's off to a good start. Kind of a cupcake game.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Unloads to the wideout.
And boy, recaps.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure.
No time. Well,
incomplete. He had to
gotta get rid of it
before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's wadded down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And
I don't want to punt.
Now, fourth down.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Good
yeah, we didn't need the punt.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Going with the counter play here. Knocked down after a gain.
Come on, Jugs.
To the 27th. So now it's second and long. Line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it.
No, it's picked off. Not the second.
Saw that coming.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
The Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella.
We got to get some fucking pressure.
But he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot.
Go get him.
It hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy.
Can't ask these guys to cover him for 7 seconds.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing
Run
in.
right.
There we go. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up second and 4. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to him.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping. Put it out in front of me. I'm getting this first down.
Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Locklear. Complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Bears. PAT unit on the field.
Terrible.
PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep
turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside, it's Burkett. Around and stopped, and he just picked and weaved and bobbed his way for 5. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around.
Shark wheel.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Vaughn. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. He makes the grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Pocket breaking down.
Ah, you gotta be faster.
But this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws to the tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead, kick a field goal here, and make this a 2-possession game.
And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Pulls and fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner. down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty.
Go get a man-child.
They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball.
All right, let's end this shit. I'm ready for bed.
This offense has it with really good field position. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. The Gamecocks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Too much traffic.
But it's incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulls it on the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off.
Oh, I'm over it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Bear offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll run him out of bounds, but
Roughing the
what's
passer
on the ground. Penalty marker. I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Grabbed in the middle. It's Myers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bears want to move quickly.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Makes a grab past the marker. Brings it into the open. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And they did tack on the extra point. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this second and short. Keep it on the ground. Hard-hitting tackle. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put him in victory formation for the rest of this one. Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout.
I don't want to just kneel it.
Frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Burkett.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep
I like this playbook.
The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch.
Oh, fuck.
Defense swarming on that
was dumb.
It'll be a turnover.
And man, that's tough.
I just want to go to bed.
Celebrating your offense. We're about to go take the lead. We're about to go win this game late in the fourth quarter, and then they force the turnover. Now we got to go make them look good. Get off the sideline, change your mindset, go make a play, get the ball back to your offense.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. He goes right back to the air. On the run, fires downfield. That's caught. It's Robinson. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Took a shot as he threw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The clock is at 20 seconds left to play. They'll line up for an onside kick to try to pull it out.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball
that was ugly.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play.
Good debut for Mr. Licks.
We're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David,
I'm going to bed.
Could be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little